Hello everyone, Ajay here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to solve a 2x2 Rubik's Cube with the Ortega method. With this method you can get your timings to sub 5, sub 4.5, sub 4. So the very first step is making a face. You can start from any face, but for this video I'll be starting from white. If you know how to make a face, you can skip to this time. And if you don't, I will show you a very easy and basic way to solve a face. The face part of the 2x2 is similar to the corners part of the beginner's method of the 3x3. Over here for white, I already have two corners aligned together and I have two corners that have to get in here. You have to look for corners in the top layer, and if you find one, for example, I'm looking for a corner and I see this one. So I should bring it to my top right. It's fine if the corner is facing up, side or the front. All you have to do is repeat this algorithm until the corner is aligned with the corners over here. So as you see, the corner is aligned to the others like this. Now you have to move to the other empty corner and you have to repeat the same thing again. The next step is OLL. In this stage, you have to solve the opposite face. For example, white and yellow are opposite. So if I solve white, I will solve yellow next. If I solve yellow, I will have to solve white next. This stage contains 7 algorithms and I will be going through each one of them. The first situation is called soon and it looks like this. You have to face the face where the corner facing the top is to your top left. And you have to do this algorithm. The next situation is anti-soon and it looks like this. You have to face it so that the corner facing the top is over here. And you have to do this algorithm. The next algorithm is pretty simple. It looks like this. There is a bar at the top and there are corners over here like this. This is how you're supposed to face it and you have to do this algorithm. The next situation looks like this, where there are two corners opposite of the color that you solved are in a diagonal line and there are two corners over here. So you have to face the cube like this over here and you have to do this algorithm. The next situation is like this, where you have two bars at the opposite. So you have to do this algorithm. The next situation looks like this. We have no bar on the top or a corner on the top, and you have a bar over here and two corners over here which are opposite to each other. So you have to face your cube like this so that the bar is at your left and you have to do this algorithm. And the last situation looks like this, where you have a bar at the top and you have a bar over here. So you have to face your cube like this, so the bar has to be on your left and you have to do this algorithm. The step after OLL is PBL, which stands for permutation of both layers. So if you make a face, it may not always become a layer. So it is not a layer yet. So there are algorithms that will solve the whole cube after you are done with the OLL. Or if the layer is solved, there are two situations. The first situation is where you have two bars which may not be of the same color on both the layers, the top and bottom. So you're supposed to get both the layers facing the front like this, and you're supposed to do this algorithm. The next situation is where you only have one bar throughout all the 4 faces. So you're supposed to get the bar facing the top. You may rotate your cube and then you have to do this algorithm. The next situation is where you have no bar on any layer. So you're supposed to do this algorithm. So if there is one layer already solved, you will have two different situations. So the first situation is where on the upper layer you have one bar. So you have to get the bar facing to your left and you have to do this algorithm. The last situation is where you have one whole layer solved and no bar on the upper layer or the bottom layer if the upper layer is solved. So you have to face any face and do this algorithm. This is how you solve a 2x2 Rubik's Cube using the Ortega method. And if you have any doubts or queries, you may ask them in the comment box and I'll reply as soon as possible. For more tutorials, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video and share it to your friends. Thank you. Bye.